The Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, has presented its System and Processes Reviews report for the Milton Technical University at a ceremony held at the Great Hall of its Godrich campus in Freetown. The Deputy Vice Chancellor and Director of Studies, Milton Technical University, Dr. Mohammed Ali Jallo, expresses delight at the occasion, stating that it marks another happy and important chapter in the history of the institution. He thanked the ACC for their thorough review and pledged the university's commitment to upholding transparency and integrity.
It is a happy day because we have brought to close a very important chapter in the history of this institution. The ACC were here before to do a systems and processes review. When they were through, they made a number of recommendations to us. And they came back to monitor our compliance with those recommendations. Today, I'm happy to report that our compliance with those recommendations came out 98% out of 100%. I think in my life students you can do better than that. When I was a student, I used to graduate what in the American system they would call cum laude. Cum laude would mean like honors. But when you go beyond that level, we say magna cum laude. Today, in my life, the ACC scorecard has passed magna cum laude. So take the word out there. That some of the scathing allegations that have been going out there about Margai has been brought to a final conclusion.
In an interview with the public relations officer of the MMTU, Elizabeth Cisse gave a detailed overview of the finding in the report.
Well, today the ACC can present a report, compliance report. Then we don't have us to do a system and process review, and the report will come out. After the report, where they say they don't find MMT of any corrupt activities, but they may give some recommendations where they say if we not look into the recommendations, then it could be a loophole for corruption. So for close all the loophole for not be corrupted, we can look into the recommendations then and there may be a timeline where they will come back and see if we don't comply with the recommendation. And so they may follow up after something like 3 months, they may come back for can see. And so they will sit with we will get a committee will be set up led by the DVC and Director of Academic Affairs, where they will sit with we for see how far we don't comply with the recommendations. So, as I say, it has to do with systems and process, and they may also get some specifics then. As you know, the Milton Margai we get some negative vibes then from few lecturers will be out on social media, they were all about complaining to the anti-corruption, human rights, some saying illegal dismissal, some saying that they siphon their salary, some saying that they not pay them the end of service benefits, the VC and PDO the end of service benefits and all those sort of things. So they will get specifics and they will look to them. Get the generals they will look to they will see how you will run the administration. Like for instance, financial management, the child policy and all that things. Now the recommendation will give it for let we put in place. But as you know, Milton Margai some of their recommendations we can get them as a polytechnic. But transferring out to university, then they so we supposed to get them back. Most of the issues that will come out when after their own and review and all, most of them Milton Margai get 100%. That's at the end of all the sitting. Then reports now when they count the you see the report card now, don't sit in the report card, Milton Margai score 98%. And even the two we make we not get 100%. Was not like a fault on Milton Margai. It just has to be that there, for instance, so they actually forget a budget committee, but Milton Margai not get a budget officer, because according to the Real Act, the role of the budget officer is being played by the finance director. So we not see need for employ a budget officer. Well, then look at all the recommendations then, which was like a total of 95 recommendations. So then look at all and then see you score where you score for each recommendation. And as I say, all the recommendations we do, we get 100% except for two, which has to do with finance and HR. For the finance, it has to do with the budget officer. But Milton Margai will get a reasonable excuse why we not get a budget officer, because the Act not make provision for it. The role of the budget officer is being done by the finance director. And also the HR. Then when they say Milton Margai forget conditions of service on its own, and we now will get conditions of service on its own, but we operate with the conditions of service for all universities. So we make a known to them. So now then to them, the way they say don't say now, then they go recommend now for let them expunge them to recommendations. All of this is like for the administration now for clear eye in the public, because the administration, we always know say we are innocent. We always know say those things we are just faceless. You know, it's just that somehow some people are not one for the discipline, or not one for abide by rules and regulations, or just thinking that they are above or they are special in those sort of way. So when some punishment meets them, they like backlash and all this, and they so go out on the rampage, and which was also against their education, because their policy was saying you get mechanism. So most of them don't use that, instead of just go out on the social media.
The Anti-Corruption Commission commended the Milton Margai Technical University for their cooperation throughout the review process and urged other institutions to follow their example. The Commission reiterated its commitment to combating corruption in all sectors and praised the MMTU for their commitment to transparency and good governance. The System and Process Review Report for the Milton Margai Technical University marks a significant step towards promoting accountability and integrity in higher education institutions in Sierra Leone. The Anti-Corruption Commission and the MMTU are set to continue their partnership to ensure a corruption-free environment that fosters academic excellence and innovation. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.